Hi guys, here is Julie from Indigo Handmade Design. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all of you who are new here. I know it's been a while since I've made my last tutorial, but now I'm back with a new one. So today I'm going to show you how to crochet this very easy to make skull sweater. On the front side it's all worked in double crochets, and the sleeves and the back panel it's worked in mesh pattern. So if you want to do one of your own, stay with me till the end, and also don't forget to subscribe, like this video and ring the bell so you get notified every time I upload something new. Okay, so to make this sweater you need to make 4 panels. So you are going to have one front panel, one back panel and 2 panels for the sleeves. So I've already made my front panel and also my back panel. So to make this sweater I am using a category 3 yarn, so I'm going to put yarn informations in the description box down below this video. Then you are going to need a 4.5mm crocheting hook only for the front panel, and for the back panel, for the sleeves, and also to make this single crochet row around your panels you are going to need a 5mm crocheting hook. In addition to this you are also going to need a tape measure, a pair of scissors, and if you want to sew your panels together, also a tapestry needle. Okay, now about the measurements. This sweater, this boxy sweater, it's oversized. My measurements are 90 centimeters, bust measurement, so I am a size medium, and my panel measures 58 centimeters or 23 inches. So go ahead and make your panel as big as you want or you need. So for the front panel I have a total of 76 double crochets. So I've started here on the bottom, and you are going to chain a total of 79 chains to have then a total of 76 double crochet. And then I've worked 3 rows of double crochet, and then I've introduced my second color for the skull. So I'm not going to show you the whole process of making the skull. I'm just going to show you how to change color, and then I'm going to leave you on the screen the written rows, so how many double crochet you need to make with your color A till you meet your color B. So I'm going to show you quickly how to change color with double crochets, and then leave you everything on the screen so you can do this front panel on your own. And then to make the back panel, since we have a multiple of 2 plus 1, I've made first 1 row of double crochets, and I have 77 double crochets instead of 76. Okay, so because you need to have this multiple of 2 plus 1 for your mesh pattern. And then I've worked 47 rows with my mesh pattern, and then I've made a neck opening. So this is just then one row. So I have here 13 of these little squares here. So you are going to have 27 stitches, and also on the other side you are going to have 27 stitches, and in between for the neck opening you are going to have 23 stitches. So this is the back panel. For the front panel I've worked a total of 46. So when you are starting counting from here, from the very first double crochet row, I've worked a total of 46 double crochet rows, and then I've started for the neck opening. So you are going to have 27 double crochet on each shoulder, and then work 3 rows in total with your color A to make your neck opening. And then once you have your panels done, you need to work around the whole panel 1 row of single crochets. So basically here I've worked 1 single crochet in each stitch, and then on the side I've just worked 2 single crochets on each double crochet row. Okay, so now for the front panel, just let me show you quickly. Go ahead and chain the length that you need. So I'm just going to chain. Okay, so you are going to work your front panel with your 4.5mm crochet hook. So let's say I've chained 75. Now you are going to chain 3 more. So you are going to have 78. I think I told 79. Now you are going to have 78 chains, and then this is going to be your first double crochet. In your 4th chain from the hook, go ahead and make 1 double crochet, and then 1 double crochet in each chain across till the end, like so. So for the front panel you are going to work first 3 rows of double crochets with your color A. Okay, so once you have your 3 rows done, you are going to start working with your color B. So I do recommend you to make bobbins for each color section if you can, and if you not, you can carry the yarn all the way with you through your work. So first you are going to chain 3. This is your first double crochet, and then you are going to double crochet in your next stitches that you need to make with your color A. And let's pretend I'm here. So now I'm going to go in the next stitch, go through the stitch, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2. You have now 2 loops on your hook. Now we are going to change color. This means each time you need to change color, you are going to make your last stitch an unfinished double crochet. So you are going to take your color B, and I'm going to make a slip knot, and now finish your double crochet with your color B. And now you have a amount of stitches that you need to make with your color B. So you are going to, so I'm just going to work over my color A. I don't have bobbins now. So you are going to make your double crochets the amount that you need, like so. And now let's pretend I am here on the last stitch. So you are going to make a one unfinished double crochet, and then your color B, you are going to put it like here on, to crisscross your colors, your yarn, and you're going to finish your double crochet with the next color, so with your color A, and then work the rest of the stitches that you need to make with your color A. Like so. So I'm going to leave you now on the screen the whole process, so the written pattern, how to make your skull. Keep in mind, if you want to have a bigger size for your sweater, you just need to add more chains, and you are going to count them like on the sides. And if you need to make a smaller size, just chain less. Okay, so this is the written pattern for the skull. So go ahead and put this on pause or make a screenshot and print it out. So here you can see the row count, how many double crochet with your color A and your color B you have to make. The skull itself goes over 41 rows, so if you are going to change the double crochet rows count or the chain count, you need to adjust this also. Okay, now to make the back panel, you are going to chain 76 plus 3, and then work first one row of double crochets and then start your mesh pattern. Now to make the mesh pattern, I'm going to chain again just a few chains like so. I'm not counting them, and then 3 more. Okay, and then you are going to skip your first 3 chains, and in your fourth go ahead and make your double crochet, and then in the next chain again 1 double crochet. So you are going to have 1 row of double crochets for the back panel. Okay, so I have a multiple of 2 plus 1. Now to start the mesh pattern, you are going to chain 4. This counts as your first double crochet and a 1 chain space in between, and then turn your work, yarn over, skip your next stitch, and in the next make your double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next, and again chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet in your third chain. So for the back panel, again you are working with your 5mm crochet hook. And now to start your next row, you are going to chain 4, turn your work, yarn over, and make 1 double crochet on top of your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in your next double crochet, and this is going to be your pattern repeat for a total of 47 rows with your mesh pattern. And then you are going to split for the shoulder, so you are going to have 27 stitches on each shoulder and 23 stitches in between. Time to count your stitches, so you are going to count your first double crochet and your chain, double crochet and your chain. So you have here 2 stitches, 2 stitches, 2 stitches, and your last one. Okay, so go ahead and make your front and your back panel, and now I'm going to show you how to work around your panels. So to make this, you are going to take your color B. The right side of the work is facing you, so we are going to work on the right side. Go ahead and make a slip knot, and you are working with your 5mm crochet hook, and then search for your first stitch. So this one here in the corner, and make a single crochet, and then another single crochet in your chain space here, and then you have again here a row with basically double crochet rows. So make 2 single crochets in there, and then go to your next little square and make 2 single crochets, and next 2 single crochets. Okay, so this is how you are going to work all around your panels. And then here you are going to make on top of your third chain 1 single crochet, and then in your 1 chain space, in your double crochet, in your 1 chain space. Okay, so I'm going to work this off camera and then meet you back for the sleeves. Okay, so now to make your sleeves, go ahead and chain a total of 50. So I want to make the sleeves also with this mesh pattern, so I want to have 25 of these little squares or little windows. So then I have my 50 chains, and since the pattern calls for a multiple of 2 plus 1, I'm now going to chain 3 more, and this is going to be my first double crochet. Again, you are working with your 5mm crochet hook, and now go ahead and double crochet in your 4th chain from the hook. So this is going to be your second double crochet, and then put 1 double crochet in each chain across till the end. Okay, so this is going to be on the wrist, like so. Now if you want to make your sleeve larger or smaller, just chain more or chain less. Keep in mind your multiple of 2 plus 1. Now we are going to start with our mesh pattern. So chain 4, turn your work, skip the next, and in your next make your double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next. So for the sleeves I want to have 25 of these little squares, and I'm going to work probably for a total of 22 or 23 rows with my mesh pattern, and then I'm going to finish off my sleeve and then work also 1 row of single crochets all around the sleeve. And then once I have this done, I'm going to meet you back to show you how to attach your front and your back panel together on the shoulders, and also how to attach your sleeves, and then we are going to make around our skull what is called the surface slip stitch, and then we are going to need a third color for this, so I'm going to take a third color for this to work around the skull, around the eyes, the nose, and also around the mouth. Okay, so meet you back once I have my sleeves done. Okay, so this is how you are going to work all around the head and around the eyes, around the nose, and around the mouth. Okay, so once you have this done, meet me back for the joining. Okay, so now let me show you how to do the surface slip stitch. I've already made the mouth and the head, around the head. Now I'm going to work with you one of those eyes. So if you've never done this before, I would suggest you to make first a double crochet, gauge, swatch, and just practice the stitch. So the yarn, it's going to be underneath the work. Make first a slip knot, and now go underneath your work and go in the first stitch right here. So you are just going to trace your color work and pull your loop through. Your working yarn, it's underneath, and you are holding this with your fingers. Now go on the side in the next stitch, wrap the yarn around your hook, pull through and pull through. On the side in the next stitch, wrap around the hook. I've just wrapped 2 times, so in the next stitch, wrap around, pull through your work and pull through your loop. On the side in the next stitch, wrap around, pull through the work and pull through the stitch. And now you are almost at your first corner. It's very important to keep a loose tension, so don't pull your work too tight, otherwise it's going to shrink. So now on the side in the next stitch, and now we are going to go up the double crochet row. So we are not going to make like so a long stitch. Each double crochet row you are going to make 2 slip stitches, so go in your next hole up and again in your next stitch up, and yet now on the side, side, and up, up, up. So basically this is it. So you are following your color. You're going to trace your color and work around the eyes, around the nose, around the mouth, and all around your head. So when you are here, here is going to be your last slip stitch. You're just going to cut your yarn and leave enough of a tail and pull it on the back side of the work and then weave this in. Okay, so to close your panels together, first you are going to close your shoulders and then close your sleeves. So your sleeve has 51 stitches, so this means you are going to have 25 on the side and 25 on the other side, so the front panel, and 25 on the back panel, and one is going to be here in the middle. First you need to sew your shoulders together. You can use a tapestry needle to sew this together, or you can do like me. So I've already made a slip knot. My working yarn, it's between my back and my front panel. The right side of the work is facing me. So go into your first stitch on the inside loop, and on the front panel also in your first stitch into your inside loop, and pull your working yarn through all of your loops. And here is your first stitch. I'm working with my black yarn. I want to have this contrast on the sewing. So go up into your next stitch on the inside loop. It is very important that you are keeping a loose tension, and pull through, up in the next stitch, inside loop, on the front panel, in the next stitch the inside loop, and pull through. Okay, so this is it. This is how you are going to close your panels together. If you like this, I'm going to make a few more stitches with you. So keep your working yarn in the middle of your work, underneath your work, and you are picking only the inside loops by keeping a loose tension. Okay, so once you have this done, you are going to chain one and cut your yarn and weave in all of those loose ends. So I'm now at the end of my tutorial. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today. I hope this was helpful and you had fun. I wish you all good luck and happy crocheting. Until next time, bye bye.